Did you wish Jamie a happy birthday?
Jamie who?
Okay. That was better. You still kind of act like you know I'm going to say it. All right. Okay. Get ready. I got the giggles. Did you wish Jamie a happy birthday?
Jamie who?
Okay, let's stop. Stop that.
Help support the companies that support our community. We decided to head over to Eastern Oregon for our third trip in the mobile shop and go see Crater Lake. On the way up there, you pass by Mount Thielsen. It's a little over 9,000 feet tall. It's a volcano that stopped erupting about 250,000 years ago. The glaciers have eroded it and it left this sharp little peak. I climbed this mountain with some buddies of mine about 15 years ago. Crater Lake sits in the middle of Mount Mazama. It was a volcano too that blew and then created the crater, and it eventually filled up. It doesn't have any streams or rivers that fill it. It's filled solely with rainwater and snow. That's what gives it that beautiful crystal blue look. It's the deepest lake in the U.S. at 1,949 feet. It has 2 islands in it. The biggest one is Wizard Island, and it's a pretty big island. During the summer, you can take a boat out to it. They drop you off, let you hike around. It's about 316 acres, and then it has a small rock pillar next to the shore too. This was Robin's first time up there, so we got to hike around a little bit and see some of the lodge and some of the other buildings. During the summer, if you go up there, there's a little observatory too that kind of hangs out over the edge. It's pretty neat. If you come to Oregon, it's another spot, definitely highly recommend. But if you come during the summer, it is going to be busy. It's early May here, and the parking lot was already packed. They don't even have it fully plowed yet, and it was already a lot of people up there. Due to the restrictions, we're not allowed to film at state parks or national parks without a permit. So we drove back down the mountain a little bit, found a nice spot next to the Rogue River to film the project. The mobile shop's really coming along. Over the last few weeks, I insulated it. I pulled all the plywood off the walls, insulated the walls and the ceiling, and then put the plywood back up and then a 1/4 inch skin over that, and then trimmed it out. I have a little bit of trim left to do on it. I don't have the breaker box in yet. I ordered some parts off Amazon. It didn't get here in time before we had to take off, but I'll have that in before we go out next time. And you might have noticed that I put the Scout back on the stand, and it was just, that cabinet was heavy and it worked, but it's really hard to move around, to slide from side to side, and I'm going to undercoat the floor, which would make it more difficult to roll it around in there. So I put it back on the stand, and I'm really surprised because you get in the trailer and it rocks a little bit, but the way the stand is spread out like that, you turn the lathe on and everything just runs nice and smooth, so that's nice. I did put another layer over on the floor to try and stiffen it up a little bit. It's just wafer board, but I'm going to undercoat over the top of it, so it should be fine as far as, green wood or anything like that. And I put in some pocket tie downs for the bike and the lathe. The ones I did on the lathe were I just put them straight underneath it, so I could just actually leave that strap on it while I'm turning, which works out nice. You don't have to take it off or anything, and it really doesn't get in the way. The bowl I'm turning is box alder. Charles sent me this a while back. Thanks again, Charles. And what we're going to do is basically just turn a bowl. I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to try a technique that I've never done before. We're on the road, what could go wrong, right? It's a technique called paint pour. I've been watching a lot of videos on resin pour and paint pouring. It's really cool. I just love that organic look to it. So I figured, why not try it on a bowl?
It was the Flomax first.
What?
He did the Flomax first.
The microphone's on. Don't second guess me.
I'm just saying. Here, you gotta stir that together first.
I need 5 of these. Robin, you stir that Elmer's glue and Flomax together, I guess, right? We don't have silicone.
You're not making very much, though.
You think I need more?
I think so. What about water? Do we have water?
No, we need water too.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I just remembered.
You
That's what you just remembered. Robin just remembered the water. This is Elmer's glue and something called Flomo or Flomax. I'm not sure what it does. But I do know one of them we need a lot more in.
We forgot cacao too.
We forgot what? This is black. Well, that's going to look very odd that he just appeared out of nowhere. And we have water. Water and Flomax and glue. Is it Flomax or Flow? Oh, the reason you put the glue in, I guess, is it helps bind the paint. I have no idea.
It's technically called Flow Aid.
Oh, Flow Aid. They were very vague on the whole way you were putting the Elmer's glue in, which didn't help. So this is the black. And I think we're going to need some more black. We're definitely going to need more black. Is the camera still rolling?
Yeah.
Because we need more black. It made it all weird.
Chunky?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta get the chunks out.
Well, I mean, not like really chunky, but pretty chunky.
Maybe you need more Flow Aid. I don't know. I think you just have to mix it up really well.
Alright.
You want me to do that? And then you can move on to the next one?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're doing yellow. What kind of yellow is it? I think that's too much paint. The guy was watching, they put in very little paint, but they've been doing it a long time, so I have no idea what I'm doing. And I think this is way too little amount for this giant bowl.
Right. And then see, if you make more, then you can do like a quarter or half of it, move on,
Okay.
and then go around again.
So we're gonna have to just pour this on and then go around it?
Well, I would make more because
Right
you're
now?
just starting. Your yellow really is your first one.
Is it?
So, yeah, so
Okay,
load her up.
We're loading her up. You know what? You can't load it up through the size of a needle. Load it up.
Okay, that's good.
Wow. Look, who's the expert?
Did you grab the paper towels?
No, I didn't. All right.
Here's the black. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Was that
well,
Bob?
actually, this. Oh, that one has.
Just listen, we don't have any paper towels. We're gonna need some paper towels too.
We are. Here, take the black.
Okay.
I'll go get them.
And just when you're doing this, remember it's scientific. I mean, everything's got to be measured by weight and ounces and what's the other thing? Did I put some in there? I think I did. What a mess.
Here, you want me to do
Paper towel.
yellow?
Yeah, the paper towel. Robin's gonna mix up yellow. Remember, this is pretty important that you mix it up properly.
This one's very thick. I think it needs some water.
Okay. Jump in. Jump in. There's some water. I didn't put any water in here. How could the yellow be thick? Yellow
Well,
is like one of the Yellow, well, maybe red's the runniest color. Red's the runniest. That doesn't.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay.
What's that one?
Try and put these all.
This is thick, but I don't know. I kind of like it.
Okay. Is it, I don't know if I put water in that one.
I don't think it matters. This one's a little thicker than the yellow, but
Okay.
I like it.
And so what's after yellow? Orange?
Why is this pink? What? This is red?
Yeah.
This is very pink.
You want some more red?
I think we need more red.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, it's a different kind of red. It's, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. It looks very pink with the glue. Well, the glue's supposed to dry white.
Oh, right.
I think the flow aid does too. So.
So what's blues last?
Yeah. Let's do it that way.
Okay, we're going to shut the camera off and then turn it back on so we make sure we get the amazing, what do they call this? Is this a clean pour? I guess when
You're doing a clean pour.
when you mix them all together, they call it a dirty pour.
Right.
And that's a technical term for paint pouring, right?
Yeah.
Blues last?
Yeah.
All right, so what I did is I turned the lip on this, I turned it in a little bit, so the paint will just drip off here and clean it up pretty easy. Just stacked up some cups. This is an oil pan picked up at the Dollar Tree. And we're gonna pour the paint on, but I need to make sure it's all coated. It makes the rest of the paint slide a little better, but so you wanna get it coated all over the thing.
Save a little bit though. Try it. So you can put it in with the colors. Yeah?
Okay. All right, we saved a little bit. Are you sure you want moonshine that close?
I know, I was just thinking don't get paint on him.
Right. Okay. Robin's gonna do half of each one and then we'll go back through and do half of each one again. Right in the middle. Okay. In the middle. Okay.
You moved it.
I know. Well, it's not getting on all the black.
We're doing it more though. Right. I think it will.
We need the flow troll. Flow master. We need to flow more.
Flow aid.
Flow aid. Okay. Well, there's a lot of black left.
I'll try to do this one without laughing.
Okay. How about try and get it in the middle?
You keep moving it.
No, I mean in the middle of the cup. The strainer. Oh, that's...
Is that perfect?
That is perfect.
Okay, Rick.
The flow troll's working. Is it? Okay, hang on one sec. Before we do the next set, let me grab me a paper towel. And then fold it over so I can set this down on it.
Okay.
So we don't get the mobile shop filthy.
Filthy.
So I got a straw here, and there's a little bit spots where the black's showing through.
I like the black. Are we doing black again?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're doing black.
You gotta hand me.
Well, there's just very, very little.
All right,
black.
it's perfect.
I mean, it's pretty much not there. Whoa, easy with the black. Okay. All right.
Oh, I got black on my finger.
All right, it seems to be covering it.
Yeah, well, you need to come over here a little more, but yeah.
Is there some over there?
I mean, probably in the middle at first, and then move it over there, yeah.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be... Okay, okay.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Camera's still rolling. Good, good. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Oh, that's gorgeous right there. Okay. And the owner's clothes really helping out. Okay.
Maybe just let it drip.
Fine. Okay.
I like red. That's my favorite color. Yeah, see, hold it still. That's awesome.
Okay. If we would just stop right there.
All right, no. Look right here.
Okay. Now you just let it sit for a couple days. I watched hundreds of videos on how to do this, and not once did they tell you how long it took to dry. So at the end of this one, I'll let you know how long it takes to dry.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Nope, bounce. You make them sick.
I got excited.
I think we should do about 20 more of these, and then take this and turn it.
Yeah, right?
That would be awesome.
We had a little extra time, so we hopped on the bike and rode up to Sun River to have dinner with some friends. Being able to take the bike with us is a huge plus. When I was redoing the floor on the trailer, I put some tie downs in there for it. Getting the camper and trailer in town and trying to find a place to park is a little difficult, so this works out so much better. Even if you just need to run to the store for something, just pull the bike out and use it. So that's a huge plus. I'm happy I have had room for that. Thanks for sticking around. We had a lot of fun making this. Again, it's out of box alder, about 9 inches across and 5 inches tall. I put about 5 coats of the clear on it, and the inside I used the oil and wax for that. But I'm really happy with how it came out. It's a little bit darker than I was hoping. I was hoping it'd be a little glossier. The color's really kind of dull on it, but really don't know what I'm doing either. So I'll try to watch some more videos and play around with it. I was hoping that they would just be pretty vibrant colors, but it's cool technique. I'm really excited about that pan. I want to do some more of these just so I can build up that pan and turn it. It's it looks amazing. And as far as drying, the outside of the bowl, a full day for this to dry. The little divot here in the center, 2 days before that dried. It gets a little bit thicker. The oil pan, we did it on Monday. It's now Friday, and it's still not completely dry. So it's probably another week or so before it's fully dried, but I can't wait to play around with that. All right, if this is your first time here, I hope you hit the subscribe and like button, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
Did you wish Jamie a happy birthday?
Jamie who?
Cacao. Did you wish Jamie Page from JP_Woodworks happy birthday?
It's without an S, and yes, I did.